Valley Club. Red Skull and Hydra might be getting a rework. We're talking about what is coming up next week that might indicate that. You get some guaranteed shards for Oath. The candy store is getting an update, and you could vote on what character you want 100 shards for. We're talking about all of that and everything else coming up next week. And if you're ready for that, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find the like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you are having an excellent day. In this video, we're talking about everything coming up next week, what you need to do to prepare. But before we get to all the events and all the free stuff that you get next week, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. Minimum of 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel. Usually more. We got blog reviews like this, question and answer videos, news videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. But let's go right into the advanced copy of the blog. Commanders, this is your battle plan for October 5th through October 11th. So starting on the 7th, Ares' final battle pass is coming. This is going to get you that 7th red star for Ares. Hopefully the shards for him become farmable very soon, and then we could just benefit from that. But yeah, the final battle pass for Ares is coming up next week. Let me know who you think is going to replace Ares in the battle pass. And we have a weird Red Skull Blitz. Now, usually these characters that we've had Blitz the past few weeks are more characters that are in the meta that have been updated, within the past year or so. Red Skull has not been in the meta for a long time. I know there's some teams that you could pair Zemo with Cabal and Red Skull that work very well in Cosmic Crucible, maybe in War as well. But yeah, Red Skull has not been relevant for a while. So let me know what you think this Blitz means. Is it just some random Blitz, or does this mean that Red Skull and Hydra are going to get a rework? We have some events for the meta item next week. Twilight Vigil is going to be the main event. We also have the Sugar Rush Web event, which is very similar to the Sugar Rush Web event that we have going on right now. Spending candy in the store. The Night Raid Alliance event, very similar to the event that we have going on right now, the Alliance event. Instead of being about the Orcus team, though, it's going to be about the new Night Stalkers team. Oath is going to become available on the 9th, and the Quick Rumble Blitz is going to feature symbiotes also sometime next week. Usually these happen about Wednesday or Thursday of the following week. But Hank Pym, Black Panther, Shuri, Diamonds are going to be added to the Elite store. This probably also means that the Red Stars are also going to be there if they're not there yet. And it looks like Oath is going to get a normal release on October 9th. She's going to have a orb in the store, 675 power cores. You can get 180 shards for her with a very minimal chance of that, but you most likely are going to get 6 shards for that character. Red Stars increased drop rate 25%. There's going to be some offers as well. And there is going to be a change to this Oath Night Stalker orb. What it says, you don't need blood to feed up and power Oath. Battle in raids to hunt down Oath Night Stalker orbs, then tear them open to drain the orb of the character shards Oath, Moon Knight, Agatha Harkness, along with Green Raid energy. So no blade in this one. So this is a little different than the orbs that we've had for Orcus and some of the previous teams. But what they did change, instead of earning progress towards a milestone, every 20 Oath Night Stalker orbs open will reward enough fragments to open the new blood orb with guaranteed Oath shards. And this new blood orb, that is the 675 power core orb that you get for Oath. Hopefully they give us enough of these orbs that we can get a few of these new blood orbs. Get that probably 6, but maybe a chance to get that 180 drop rate for Oath. So that would be good. Night Stalker Nocturne, hunt down additional Oath Night Stalker orbs from the special streak milestone that we carrying the torch after the Orcus overload, sending everyone a login streak token to raise any expired streaks from the dead. Breathe life in this milestone. Keep your streak alive to unlock Oath and Blade Awaken abilities. So wasn't sure which Awaken abilities for Blade would be in the candy store, which ones wouldn't. Well, it looks like the basic is not there. Haven't seen this one yet, and the reason is it looks like it's kind of going for sale. You could buy this one, not for normal means, but through a milestone on the website. It says starting on October 7th, you find Blade's basic Awaken ability in this very special web milestone, bang for your buck. Make purchases on the web to feed the blood into this milestone, rewards his basic Awaken ability materials. And if we look at what the basic Awaken ability for Blade does, 20% extra crit damage. This is not normally a good one. However, because Blade is probably going to be Striker, which is fully built, extra crit damage is great. But yeah, I don't know if I would purchase this for this milestone just for some extra crit damage. If you want to, you can, though. We'll see how expensive these offers are. Personally, that's something that I'm not going to be pushing towards. Let me know if that's something that you're going to be pushing towards. The extra crit damage just doesn't seem like enough for me to be spending money. But if you're going to unlock Oath anyway, this may be something that is beneficial for you. Now, the candy store, there are some pretty good things in there. I'm buying the Awakened abilities right now, but it looks like there's going to be an update. It was a bit of a tall order to send a king-size crumpet to every single commander. So in the spirit of the spooky season, be sure to keep an eye on the candy store as we tee up some sweet new additions coming to you soon. Wondering what this could mean. It seems to me that this is stuff added to the candy store. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to be added to the candy store, if you're interpreting this something totally different. All right, Aries leaving the battle pass soon. October 7th is when the last battle pass is going to begin. It's going to end on October 21st. So if you want to get more shards for Aries, if you want to, I think you will get that 7th red star just for the free path. But if you want to get more shards for Aries, that is the final chance you could do it. I'm not sure where this is going to be available afterwards, where his shard's going to be available, but we will see if Aries is that valuable. Now, I think the most valuable thing about Aries, just to clarify, is going to be the passive. And if you've bought, if you've just had the free pass for all the previous battle passes, you should have that Awaken ability for Aries. So most of his value should be realized if you've been playing since the beginning of the Aries release. All right, free claim finder, make sure you claim all this stuff on the web. It looks like it is going to be available. This date is wrong. September 28th is wrong. So this is actually the 4th of, or the 5th of October, which is going to be tomorrow. But you get some milestone points for Vampiric Frenzy, some silver bullet points, and Omega Sentinel character shards, which is great. Dark Dimension 8 has been completed. Congratulations to Stocky187. You're going to get some nice stuff there. 3 diamonds for upcoming legendary character and 3 diamonds for Blade. Second, third place got some nice rewards as well. 4th through 10th place also got some nice rewards, but you get to get some nice stuff. So starting today, October 4th, 2 p.m., you could get 100 shards and 7 red stars for one of these characters. Now, normally the winner of Dark Dimension 8 gets to pick, but recently the winners of Dark Dimension 8 lets the community vote. So this is just going to be a community vote on the website. It is going to go live today, and you could go vote for a few of these characters: Gladiator, Penny Parker, Guardian, Black Panther, Shuri, or Gore. For me, I'm voting for Gladiator all the time. A lot of these other characters are good, but for me, I think Gladiator is the one that I want to get the most gold stars on. 10 for 10 is returning. It says later this month, so not sure if that's next week or sometime later in October, but hopefully that comes back very, very soon. I like these 10 for 10 offers. And we have the big events for next week. All right, so you're gonna need to use Dead of Night energy. That is a showcase energy for Night Stalkers. Burn Twilight Orb fragments from campaign nodes. Use Alpha Flight, Hive Mind, Spider Society, Extreme X-Men. Add characters gear tier 18 or higher in the raids. And for that, you get some Crimson gear, Purple ISO 8, T3 level ions. And there is a leaderboard, which includes some Blade diamonds. Now, the web event looks very similar to what is going on right now. All you need to do, spend candy to earn milestone points, and you're gonna advance in the Vampiric Frenzy milestone. So this is also gonna start on the 7th. If we look at the chart for this, again, very similar to what we have right now. Spend 1 candy in the candy store is gonna be worth 1 point. This is gonna be a 7-day milestone though. So I believe the milestone we have going on right now is 6 days, but I'll be wrong on that. But yeah, 400,000 of these candies to spend in a candy store. And for that, you're gonna get silver bullets to the main meta item, main meta month-long milestone event. And then these milestone points for Twilight Vigil. Total that you're gonna get for all of these is 33,500 milestone points towards that Twilight Vigil milestone. Take a look at the scoring for the main weekly event. Spend Dead of Night energy. You're getting 10 points for that. So it looks like we're gonna have Oath's event at that same time. So you could either spend the energy on Oath's event or Blade's event. Both will be counted towards this milestone. Twilight Orb fragments, that is gonna be from campaign energy. However, from the calculations, it doesn't look like you need to spend a lot of campaign energy to get the meta item there. Twilight Vigil milestone points, you're gonna get that from the web. And then a bunch of points for your Alpha Flight, Hive Mind, Spider Society, and Extreme X-Men. Gear tier 18 and above. For the calculations, I use gear tier 18 for these characters, but if you have these characters at gear tier 19, you can score a lot of points for this limit. Now, looking at some of the items that we need to get, Milestone 13 here is where we need to get to for that meta item. It is going to be the prayer beads. There's some silver bullets, gold promotion credits, dark promotion credits in here. Nothing too big because a lot of the good stuff is here on the leaderboard. And for the top 1,000, you can get a diamond for blade. Top 2,500, get a diamond orb, diamond dawn orbs, all that stuff is good. But I think the big thing here, at least for me that I'm looking for, is this T3 ISO 8 credits and all of these ions, these T3 ions for Dark Dimension 8, also some armory orb fragments as well. Now, it does look like the payout for this is gonna be after the Odin milestone event is done in the game. So as of me recording this, there are 11 more days for this 2 Valhalla Odin milestone for Dark Dimension 8. And it looks like the payout for the leaderboard will be coming around the same time that this ends. So if you're looking to get Odin before this milestone, I don't know if that leaderboard is going to help you, but take a look at the calculations for Twilight Vigil, 7-day milestone event. Milestone 13 is where you need to get to for the minimum for this event, 76,000 points. That gets you the prayer beast. So if you look at the limits here, points from the web, if you do spend all that 400,000 candy, 33,500. And if you have your gear tier 18 Alpha Flight, Hive Mind Spider Society, and Extreme X-Men, that is 8,000 points. If gear tier 19, you're gonna get even more points. That is 17,000 points for the limit for all that stuff. So you could get even more points for this. Now, as far as reaching that limit, you would need to do 20 raid battles total, whether it's with one of those raid characters or with 5 of those characters. So if you have 5 of those characters, that is actually only 4 raids that you need to do. If you have one of those characters at gear tier 18 or 19, whatever limit you're trying to get to, you need to do 20 battles over the course of a week. So that may be a little challenging. So if you can gear up your characters right now, that would be beneficial for this milestone. I probably wouldn't do it just for this milestone though, but if you have the gear, gonna do it anyway, it's gonna help you in the raids, that may be beneficial. Now, the other place that they said you could score from is spending the Dead of Night energy. That is showcase energy for the Night Stalkers. Now, the amount of free energy for that you're getting per day, you're getting 1 every 5 minutes, which means that you're getting 288 free per day. We multiply that by the 10 points that you get per energy spent and the 7 days of this, that is about 20,000 points that you're getting just from the free energy. So before spending any campaign energy to earn those orbs, those Twilight orb fragments, well, if we add up all these limits, you have all your characters at these gear tier 18, you get these limits of this, that is a little over 85,000 points, which is more than enough for milestone 13. Not enough for milestone 14, but that will get you the prayer beads, which is that meta item. Next week's Alliance event is going to be about battling in the raids and collecting allied supply for fragments, very similar to what we've had going on right now and the past few weeks for the Orcus team. Just battling the raids should get you the minimum of this. And if you have some of these Night Stalker characters, Oath, Blade, well, then you could get even more stuff and hopefully even more ions to unlock that Odin. But where you need to get to for this is milestone 10. That is all of the silver bullets. And that, if you just do your raid battles for you and your lions, that gets you that 192 limit, and that is more than enough. Next week's Quick Rumble Blitz will feature symbiote characters, and you got some wallpapers live on the web right now. These look very nice. You got some wallpapers for both mobile, and you got some wallpapers for desktop. So these are free things you can download right now. I think a lot of them look very nice. I know Pimtoxy worked hard on these with all the extra PNGs and everything like that. So good stuff here, and the word is that he's going to keep updating these every time we get some new characters. So really good stuff here. But of course, everything that we said in this video is subject to change because everything in this advanced copy of the blog is also subject to change. Hopefully you got some value for this video and prepare you for everything coming up next week. And if you did get some value, leave the video a like. It is free for you and tremendously helps the channel. And if you want to see what are the best characters to farm right now in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.